by Sage.
KC is 2.
Ridiculously. Don't know why I keep saying that. Alright.
Alright, you're up.
You up?
The Pie Lord of Pie.
Mr. Bob.
Oh, Brady, you maybe you might have noticed, but like we added the arena info into the bot itself, so Nightbot doesn't have to do it. And it means that like if someone who's not in #1 on the waiting list or player 1 or player 2, if they do it, it won't give them the information. It'll say you're not set to placing, and if you try and do it and you're not on the list at all, just say you're not on the list. You should join. You know, this way we get to like avoid people getting the information and just joining up the ring right away. So I think that's pretty nice. Hey, Dave Create, how are you, dude?
Eventually, I feel like the more we add commands to Ho3K bot, we're eventually just gonna get like a full screen full of just Ho3K bot commands.
Yeah.
Like every time somebody wins.
No, not entirely. I mean, right now there's a lot of green on my screen, but yeah.
Okay, I'm back. I'll just step away for a second.
Welcome back. Ooh, Bob is putting in the work right now.
Jesus, dude.
Ooh.
I'm just loving this. Oh, what was I asking? So, I'm just looking at a thread about people being mad about Mike Z including the Wi-Fi snitch.
Who would be mad about that? What?
People that only use Wi-Fi.
We'll get a LAN adapter. What?
I'm just gonna read to you some of the quotes. The privilege on display in this thread. Some people can't afford wired internet.
It's
Man,
what?
it's kind
What
of
does that
problematic.
mean?
I don't know.
Also, what is wired internet?
I mean, I guess having a fighting stick is a privilege too. We should have indicators for that too.
What?
I mean,
I think that last one's being sarcastic.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a joke because it's definitely preferential. But yeah.
a fight stick definitely isn't privileged. If anything, a gamepad helps you out more.
No,
Yeah, gamepad,
fight
you know,
stick
it lets you
is-
input better, but it destroys your hands. Where a fight stick will save your hands, but you have more travel.
and also technically with a gamepad you're able to hold 2 different directions at the same time.
Nah, the ultimate thing is just getting a hitbox. But yeah, anyway, yeah, more silly quotes. Blep.
I mean, those are the only 3 I've seen so far.
Oh, well, you made it sound like
I'm-
there was a
I'm-
whole
I'm-
list, but alright.
I'm trying to find the original.
Yeah, no,
original
I think it's
thing.
really good. Those who only play on Wi-Fi should be exposed of only playing on Wi-Fi. What? Like, bro, get an adapter. It's $10. You can afford it. It's a one-time $10 purchase. Wait, what am I even talking about? You don't even need adapters. PS4 and stuff.
On Switch.
Yeah, I know, but no one's playing it on Switch, or like no one in that thread is playing it on Switch.
We're all playing it on PC and PS4.
Yeah, those both have Ethernet jacks, and like, you know, you're already connected to the internet. You're talking on the computer on the internet. It's like, what's your problem? Like, if it is for the Switch, then yeah, get your LAN adapter. It's $10. It's not that much. It's not that bad. Jesus. Also, for like people who always say like, oh, I'm not near my router. Like, okay, fix that. Buy a long wire. Learn how to do some handiwork. You know, it's not that hard.
Powerline adapter is what I use.
What does that mean?
A powerline adapter, basically, it's you have 2 connections to your router. You plug it into a wall, if you hook up an Ethernet to your router and you hook it up to an Ethernet to somewhere else in your house.
Oh, it's like
And-
what's the word? It's a repeater, sort of.
What? A power line adapter?
Yeah.
The power line is just a way that it just allows you to use the copper inside your walls as an Ethernet cable, kind of. It basically just allows you to plug an Ethernet cable into a wall, and both the sender and the receiver, technically. And it lets you use the copper in the walls that already exist for that purpose. But it doesn't work for every single person.
That's wild. How does the wiring? I am gonna look this up because that sounds so cool.
Yeah, it's really useful, but it doesn't have like a cap on speeds. But it is like, it's still like way better than Wi-Fi for consistency, which is the big thing. But if you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna do power lines for my entire house, it doesn't work anything like that.
If you get an expensive one, there is really no cap on speed whatsoever.
No, Brady. I mean, that's technically true, but it also like it depends on how the wiring in your house is, or how well it's wired.
I don't
Because, like,
even
it's still-
understand. They have to be on the same circuit then, right?
Yeah, they do. If they're on different circuits, they won't necessarily. They probably won't work.
What do you mean won't necessarily? If they're on different circuits, how would they see each other at all? This is so wild to me. Nerf is
mean,
on my
remember,
side. Here.
there's-
This is magic.
Remember, power comes in through one spot in the house.
Oh, so you're saying like if they're on separate circuits, like they'll meet each other at the breaker?
There's a chance that they can, but that's not like guaranteed.
Okay,
At least
so
from my understanding.
all right, so my question at that point is like, because like, well, yeah, Nerf, that's true too. But my question is like, I don't understand how it could be a might. Like it either can or can't, because like if you say like, yeah, Devin, remember they'll meet at the same power source. It's like, okay, well then that should be a definite yes at all times. Like I'm not
Yeah,
I'm not saying that miles won't vary, but like it should still work no matter what.
Okay, remember, I'm
Yeah, but
explaining. I don't know. That's why I said that it might. I'm not saying that it might not work. And when I read about Powerline the first time, and this is like 5 years ago, it said that it works using the copper wire that exists inside your walls, and that it has a cap on the speeds because it's being used for electricity, obviously.
And
But-
it doesn't have 8 wires.
I mean, it has like a bigger gauge.
I know that there are some expensive power line adapters that you can get that have like 2 gigabit caps.
That's crazy,
Um,
actually.
I know mine has a 70 megabit up and down cap. Sorry, 700 megabit up and down cap,
Seven.
which
Yeah.
in reality,
Does Powerline network work through circuit breakers? In general, Powerline networks work across circuit breakers as long as the circuit breaker is closed.
What?
what?
So basically, as long as
I mean,
there's no open circuits in the circuit that are connected to the circuit breaker, for those circuits, it should work. Is what it's saying.
But I mean, you need a closed circuit for power to travel, period.
I mean, that's true.
So,
But like, that's just saying that if there is a circuit that's like broken for whatever reason,
oh, okay, but I mean, like, I feel like if you don't have power, I think you got bigger problems, but you're right.
well, I mean, like you can definitely open a circuit and like cause a fire pretty quickly, or like horrible electric shock. That's not hard. It's just saying as long as all the circuits are closed in the circuit breaker, it'll work. That's all it's
That's
saying.
wild.
But yeah, in my
No, but it
opinion,
apparently does cause
distance-
attenuation.
Distance really isn't a huge issue. I mean, especially if you can just buy a $40. It's a little expensive. It's like $40 for it.
Well, yeah, it costs a lot to purchase devices that operate on magic and witchcraft. God, that's wild.
What's happening? This is when I call you the Techno Wizard. This is what I do. It's like, oh, you figured out how to do this? Wow. Are you magic?
This is wild, bro.
Alright,
This really bothers you, huh?
It does. It really does.
Yeah, it loses almost no speed either. My computer's hooked up to Powerline, and it's basically the exact same speed as as my as it would be just hooking up straight to Ethernet.
That's so interesting because, like, obviously the adapter is it's turning the parallel data from all the different wires into serialized, so they're sequential, and it's sending that over the power. Like, that's the only way that you would, like, be able to keep data integrity.
You may remember, like, attenuations.
Yeah, magic!
I get it.
I don't know how far back nerf is, but yeah, magic. Devin, like, remember that the whole point of the sender and the receiver is that the sender sends, like, specifically coded, not specifically coded. It sends specific data that's supposed to be interpreted a specific way by the receiver, so it can cut out all the other electrical noise. So that's probably like how it deciphers the data.
No, but I'm saying, like, the data still needs to be sequential. It can't,
Yeah, you're right.
Like, yeah. So that's still
It's
pretty
copper
wild.
wires.
That's pretty wild. I mean, so I could see that increasing communication time, travel time, because instead of them all coming at once, they coming one after the other to fill it in. But I mean, I guess in practice, like when you're only losing probably nanoseconds, it doesn't matter.
I mean, in the articles I've read, attenuation's like a problem with it, but it's like only if you're going across multiple circuit breakers.
No, but that's not.
Some of them apparently don't work across circuit breakers, though. They all have to be on the same circuit. They'll work.
I can't figure out the decoder ring I got from Charms.
Sonic Fiend, basically, we were talking about Wi-Fi again with Skullgirls, and Brady was like, "Get a power line adapter," and I was like, "What the frick is a power line adapter?"
Yeah.
And then we just started talking about the fact that something exists that uses electricity.
That's so crazy.
It's pretty wild, yeah.
I mean, I guess we could say the same thing about like HDMI versus SDI and stuff. Like SDI is, you know, a single copper cable, while HDMI is sending like several data points, so it is still serialized.
SDI is literally, hey, remember that copper cable that
It's
you
literally
used to use for the back of your TV?
Yep. Yeah, we kept
it's
it going.
pretty much the same thing.
Technology kept getting better, so it didn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Mile, are you here? He may have left. What? He's still addable in the chat. Maybe.
He's addable because he was here when you
Oh right, yeah. Twitch doesn't actually like update that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see in a second. If anything, we'll remove him. Mile. Yosh. Maliosh. Man, so this Ethernet cable that I ran from my room all the way to Dill's room could have just gone a power line. That's crazy. Ah, that's so nuts. Wait, does it work through? Does it work through power strips?
I believe it can, yeah.
Oh, that doesn't even make any sense.
Why doesn't it make sense?
Shut up. All right, I'm removing Yosh. All right, Smash and Crash, you're up.
Power line via surge protector. No, Netgear does not recommend using power strips, surge protectors, UPS, and extension cords in power line products.
Okay, so it still wants it to be like directly in the wall.
It said it doesn't recommend, but that's probably just so people can't blame it on.
Yeah, they're like, this ain't gonna work. That's still wild. I mean, it is interesting because, like, yeah, you lose an entire port, but I mean, that's still kind of nuts. Magic, just magic. Man.
Let's see. Every appliance on your electrical line generates noise or interference for power line transmission. While distance has some, I really let that type in. While distance has some effect on the noise, the number of appliances and age of electrical wiring will have a bigger impact. The longer the distance and greater the line noise, the less square footage you'll be able to cover with power line. Environmental factors, operational overhead, differences between transportation methods, UDP versus TCP versus WFT. Yeah, WeFit trainer, yeah. And the way each standard optimizes the data overhead, typically for error handling. Pick a plug is a technology that allows you to What's the difference between port-based and service-based quality of service? Port-based QoS, a unique feature of the XA. Okay, this is for the next one. It doesn't matter. What kind of modulation does Powerline use? OFDM, orthogonal frequency division multiplexing. Okay, that makes sense. That's like the new stuff that a lot of like Wi-Fi uses now.
You mean Wi-Fi 6 or Wi-Fi 5?
Yes. Whatever the one is that.
I'm so
orthogonal.
like I'm like so low key glad that they finally like gave Wi-Fi like names rather than the 802.11 like GN whatever. But like it's still so new. The name still doesn't really mean anything to me.
It's like Windows 98 and like ME switching over.
Oh, I think Nerv is about to disagree with me.
Wait,
the names are
what?
The names are worthless right now. So
I mean, the names never meant anything to people.
No, I know, but like in the people who do know about them, the names do make like they have reference. Like when we say G or A or we say G, B, A, C, and N and all that, like we already know. But like if we say like Wi-Fi 3, 4, 5, like we have to think for a moment because it doesn't make any sense in our minds yet. But we know the stupid names.
I mean, I don't understand why. I mean, I guess the reason they did it originally was because they were like, yeah, so the standard for this is 802.11.
They did it the other way because they're a bunch of engineers. That's why.
No. Yeah, of course. That's what I was gonna say. They have to for versioning for this. They can't be 802.11 version 1. I guess isn't like something that's gonna roll off the tongue for them.
Oh yeah. Are you trying to say that?
I'm not saying that it's a good decision.
Rolls off the tongue. I'm just saying, like that don't roll off the tongue at all.
This is a standard, yeah. It's literally like, what's the standard? It's 802.11. And 802.11 version 1. I guess we're gonna call this A for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't get that shit. Right?
But yeah, now that I know about the magical existence of a power line adapter, there really is absolutely 100% no excuse to not have a wired connection.
It's expensive.
Expensive? Like $40, Brady said? That is not that bad. Save up for a month.
It's not that bad when you have a job.
Save up for a month, bro. A month.
You know how much?
Don't buy that little piece of candy with your lunch. And
buy that Kit Kat, instead buy a piece of equipment.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that hard.
Excuse me, I'm streaming on twitch.tv/house3000 right now,
also,
and I'm using my $1,000 computer.
Also,
I'm doing it all on
I don't know about you, but when I was in high school, which is like majority of the age of like these people, right? Man, I was like, everyone just had freaking cash, and I'm just like, how? I'm like, literally how?
Krusty, you're a fetus. Can you comment? No, he's
like, is Krusty even here?
He's not here anymore. He left a while ago. He was like, we need the fetuses to chip to the talk, guys. Nerf Devin and I are all old in that.
Yeah. I'm still so glad to know that Nerf is like in our age group. Oh god.
Brady's also a working man, though I don't know exactly how old he is. How old are you, Brady? This man left. He left us on red. Answer it very carefully.
I'm so glad that the list doesn't say like Dave create, like when they're the same. It's so much nicer to read.
Dave create's a Dave create.
Yeah. Welcome to the list, enemy.
I'm actually really happy that we actually have like a bunch of different people on this on the list right now.
Yep.
Oh, we have another person. Yeah, let's go ahead.
I love it when people have it as their whole ass Discord. They're like, yo, DM me.
Wake up as a meta park?
Huh?
No, his his Twitch enemy. His wake up is a meta.
I don't know what that means at all.
Something he's talking about Arkemi. I don't know.
All I know is when I see enemy, I think of
Of course you do.
Kirby. Yeah.
You think of Chinnigan.
You gotta get that there Kirby, man. With the help of NME. You know
Like
I have
Sakurai, you can't make him any bigger. His chin is taking up too much space.
yeah, two things Sakurai wouldn't put in Smash. Ridley for being too big and Enemy for his chin being too large. You know I have Alright, my man's name is legit the Kirby reference. Let's go. I was about to say, I literally have the old VHS pack of Kirby Right Back At Ya. I have a triple tape. I think it was like 2 episodes on each or 1 episode on each.
So remind me.
Yes.
The Kirby Dream Collection. Did you buy that or did you pirate it?
Kirby Dream Collection? What is that?
Remember the Kirby Collection on the Wii?
Oh, I bought that. Yeah, I have.
You bought that? So
yeah.
you own Kirby Right Back At You, the pilot, and
yes, I do.
And the what was the name of the God? What's the name of the giant bird? Because the episode was included too, right?
Oh God! What
it had 2 episodes of the anime. It had like the first episode and the one with Dynablade. Dynablade. There you go, Dynablade. Dynablade Attacks is also on that, if I recall.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, no,
and it had like
I
the Kirby facts, like President Obama was elected president of the United States in 2008.
Alright, Sonic Fiend, you're up. Yeah, this song is... the Right Back At You theme? Oh, yeah. I am pretty sure I still know the lyrics by heart. I am not going to recite them, but take my word for it.
You guys know that the person that sung the theme song for Smash is the same person that sung the theme song for the Kirby version of the Japanese?
Bro, can we just get Meta Knight's voice actor from that in this game? I want to hear Kirby.
I think it's pretty close, actually.
Take the sword.
It definitely felt like the guy that voices Meta Knight in this game was taking like the cues from that.
Meta Knight sounds so evil and dark. Like his voice has hella bass in it. I'm trying to hear Kirby. I want, bro. If Meta Knight isn't rolling his R's, then what is he doing really?
Well, Meta Knight's for Smash.
You know, like what was it in Brawl? He was like, and it was like, come on, man.
When you hear this man,
come back when you can win tournaments.
Kirby, suck up the sword.
Suck up the sword.
Suck up the sword, Kirby. It was like the first episode, wasn't it? Or like the second episode?
I don't know. I was suck up these torch, I'm pretty sure.
Suck up these torch, Kirby.
It's so funny. Oh man, Brady linked me the TP-Link power line adapter. Wild.
I think almost every like networking company makes one.
I've seen this thing before. I just thought it was a repeater. I'm pretty sure. Didn't Southpaw and Dom have this at their house?
I don't recall.
I remember seeing this sort of thing plugged into their wall. It all makes sense now.
Alright, let's get Dom in here so we can yell at him. We can ask him where the hell my curry is.
I mean, I got.
You know, he told me.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he like took the time to ship that. Although I guess he works in a shipping center, so it doesn't matter for him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it took him no time actually.
Escargoon. That can't be.
I still can't get over how many people were able to directly ping. This is so nuts.
Yeah, I just suck. Sorry. almost done eating though, so I can actually try and troubleshoot that the thingy now.
What thingy?
My internet adapter.
Oh, you're gonna do it now? Oh, so Nerf, you said Helper said that you were trying to help him out, figure it out, and Helper's router sucks, or his computer sucks, or his internet sucks, or all of the above, or any combination.
Literally all those. It could be all those.
There's a setting on his router, the Helper set, that he forgot. I'm calling it.
I mean, what would it be?
I don't know. Wow, I just realized that Fiend is playing Game & Watch. Weird.
It's like the 4th time you've done it. Yeah.
Oh, was it when I was away then?
I played it for the first time in front of you.
When he was Game & Watch?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. I only remember Sonic. Whatever. I haven't tried swapping the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
That would still be weird. I mean, maybe it's related to the USB controller that you have it plugged into? Wait, did you ever try... I remember you asking if you had it plugged into a hub, if that would make a difference. Did you ever try...
I tried directly connecting
All right.
to USB 3.0 port, yes.
Alright. Oh, are you using a 3.0 adapter?
They're both 3.0.
Oh, okay. I definitely just got a 2.0 adapter, because... Yeah. It doesn't need that
Yeah, that was like
much.
the first thought was maybe it was a mismatch in like data throughput, but it's like that wouldn't make that much sense. I don't know.
I mean, how old is your motherboard?
It's up there.
Is it back in the time where USB 3.0 was basically the goddamn Wild West, where different literal firmware versions of 3.0 would make or break whether a device works or not?
I mean, how long was that?
Brawl
I'm pretty
days.
sure that answer. If it's
Brawl days.
my mother, Brawl days.
Yes.
I got this. I bought this computer toward the. I want to say like maybe 2 years before Smash 4 came out, so like towards the end of Brawl days. Yeah.
Oh, so 2012.
Mhm.
Yeah, I doubt it too, Nerf, but I just remember like this was like more of a throughput thing for like capture cards. Like when I tried, I attempted to use a Blackmagic Intensity Pro shuttle, but my USB 3 version wasn't up to snuff. And this is like when USB 3 was so new that they had to include in the manual. There's like, oh, make sure you have this type of USB controller because other USB 3 isn't good enough. And I'm like, oh my god, why? It's like so stupid. But then I found, you know, my first love, the CO27. So.
By the way, the U1 I ordered is still on back order.
I figured. I imagine you'll just tell me when you receive it.
I mean, I'm just gonna keep telling you when I don't.
When you don't
It's
receive,
still
yeah.
on back order. I'm just gonna keep telling you that it's still on back order, as I said.
Oh my god.
Contemplate my existence.
Hey. Alright, so we have a Captain Falcon win streak today, and let's see if Bob can get a win streak going.
The CO27, yeah, that's Avermedia on Nerf.
Yep.
Nerf might actually know about capture cards, considering he's running like 3 streams simultaneously. 4 streams simultaneously.
Oh, I guess. LOL Nerf, what capture card are you using?
Yeah, we currently use a U1 one in our stream rig for our house, and we use what was it? Wasn't Black Magic, right?
No, it's a Magewell Capture
Yeah, it's
Quad
Magewell.
Pro.
Hmm.
Yeah, wait, so you have just 4 individual capture cards? You fool! Just get a Magewell. Or actually,
it
for
was
half,
probably about the same price.
yeah, it is about half the same price. No, they're not
Like,
because
you have 4 PCI ports.
yeah,
Like,
it's literally the price. It's literally the price of like 4 capture cards put together. Actually, if you were to get the Magewell, it would be around 900, which would be like you know, 4 $200 capture cards and then $100 to put together. But
you could just do what U1 does and weld them together.
you can either get Yuan or you could get the Blackmagic 4-input one that they recently came out with. That one's half the price. That one's $500. The Yuan one is also, but the one Helper's talking about is $400 as well. But you know that it's in a infinity back order, so you know.
Yeah, I'm really sad. All right, Sonic fans, have a good night, dude. Thanks for sticking around.
Have a good one.
Also, Dave, Sketch, you're up.
He's already in the room. He knows. He's there.
Sketch. Oh, cool.
Sketch.
Scritch. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Nerf. I'm at a virtual cam limit.
What?
Wait, so Nerf, are you like virtual cam limit? Cam links. You know cam links don't take audio in, right?
Do they not? I'm pretty sure they do.
I'm pretty sure the Elgato one does that.
That's the only one, bro.
That's the only one I've seen.
No, they do. Yeah.
They do? Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I think Camlink is the most hilarious thing because, like, I see this and I go, why wouldn't I just buy this? It's smaller and does everything. Oh, it doesn't have pass-through. Oh, my God.
I mean, he doesn't need pass-through first thing enough.
Huh?
He doesn't need pass-through for what he's doing now.
No, I know. So wait, is there some like limit to how many cam links you're allowed to use? I mean, I guess it makes. I guess it's related to like the USB throughput, like on the controller if it can't handle too much. Just get a 4-port capture card. It's the bee's knees.
Get a get an i7 or an i9 now. We're to i9 now, right?
What? What? Processors?
Yeah.
i9 is just enthusiast level.
Yeah, just get an i9 and get a 4-port and just run.
Why do you don't need that? You could stream on an i5 if you're not doing anything intense.
Why get an Intel card in the first place?
I mean, yeah, that too.
It's so much better right now.
Nowadays, it's just AMD, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know why it's related though.
So you give access
Oh,
to
Nerf! No.
once.
The don't worry about that. The Mage Wells, they don't care. You can split it over and over and over, and they just send it to whatever you want.
The Yuan here?
The Yuan does it too, yeah. They do not care.
That's fun.
But Nerf, have you tried using Amarek?
Yeah. You can use Amarek, you can use NDI as the studio monitor.
Well, if you're using NDI, you have to have something else to capture it. But if you're using Amarek, you can just have Amarek capture the feed, and then Amarek will output a virtual camera. And you can run as many instances of Amarek as you want.
Yeah.
I don't understand my microphone.
Why it randomly explodes.
No, when I put it on mute, I guess it still makes some small amount of noise that Discord picks up.
Nerf,
Is it
DM me. I'll link you right now, actually.
Brady, is it 3.5 or USB?
It technically it can use both, but right now the USB part is messed up for some reason. It's just the bracket got loose somehow.
Because it might be electrical noise from the 3.5.
It's 3.5, so it's probably electrical noise.
Alright, Nerf, I DM'd you. I love the Amarek website because it just looks like you're just going to get a virus. It's great. It's great.
Ah, yes. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Adi. How you doing, bro? Trying to join the list? Trying to get a 5-win streak? Huh?
Is Adi still good at tournaments? I don't think I've seen them in Xeno brackets for a while.
I mean, Adi has been consumed by school a lot recently, like before pandemic, and I don't know how much Wi-Fi he plays because who wants to put themselves through that?
Nobody.
Yeah, he's saying perhaps. He's not even sure. He's like, do I want to feel that pain?
Do you want to feel the needle entering my skin?
Yeah. Well, I'll let you know that. I mean, I'm pretty sure it might say that in the thing, but if you get a 5-win streak, you'll get that highlighted and uploaded to YouTube. Whoa! So enticing, right? LOL.
Oh man, sick jazz, bro.
Yeah.
This song is so extra.
Yo, the clout, exactly. Oh, by the way, Nerf, Amaranth I've been using since 2009 or something.
Did you just join up and just destroy everyone?
You can try. It's Wi-Fi. It's an even playing field.
Yeah, but you know, Audie's still Audie.
Yeah. Actually, Nerf, something else I do with Amaranth is that you can, because it's capturing the signal first and then sending out the virtual camera. So like back in the day, I would capture signal with Amaranth and then send the signal, the virtual camera, to OBS. So you can actually get a clean feed recording with Amaranth. So it's like a completely separate recording from OBS, which is super sick. I wish OBS would just let me record sources, and this wouldn't be this wouldn't be a problem. But yeah.
So OBS is so limited.
I mean, I don't like that statement.
No, OBS is just limited because Exploit is funding them, so they have to not put features that would make it better than Exploit.
All right.
OBS.
All right, join up, buddy. I mean, if you don't want to play, you can
I like
always
that
join at any point.
I like that you hear my awful conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody out there believes.
It's
and,
just
you know,
another helper says shit that I'm just gonna ignore. Joking
It's
or
definitely
not.
a joke.
I
It's
know.
definitely
Yo,
at least
Adi joined first try.
Jeff, you're limited.
That's actually
Ah!
impressive.
my limits.
My limit.
Dumb.
Hey, Dom.
I haven't received my curry. It's actually really funny. You might want to check that track.
That's concerning. Maybe your package was stolen.
It was a very strong chance.
They're like,
Yeah.
oh, curry? Poggers.
I sent him 2 boxes of curry to make.
He saw the brand name was Java, and he was like,
Yeah,
No, I
I
was
thought
actually
it was coffee
excited.
curry.
and then I'm like,
a
oh,
fucking brand.
yeah.
Language.
An effing brand.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really excited for.
It looks
curry.
like Bob might get that 5-win streak, so this is definitely go on YouTube. Whoa.
And the good thing about it is
Whoa.
that it's nice and short.
Oh, actually, Dom, look in
What?
the thumbnail folder. Dill gave me a good idea to like how to change Odin's name. Check it out.
Alright, on my way. Oh, does that mean he's home now to eat the cookies and shit? Or stuff?
Yeah, we had it this morning.
Nice.
I had the Fuda chocolate. It was not great.
I ate literally 0 of them, so I was just like going in blind.
So, I mean, the cookie part was good. It was just that the cookie to chocolate filling ratio was so not great. There was like almost no chocolate filling, and it's just like the box is clearly lying.
Oh. See, I picked that box for that reason where it's like, well, this looks like it has a good ratio.
Yeah. It was still good. The cookie was really good. The little mini cookies were super sweet. Like, I only had 2 of them because obviously I'm not going to have too many of it, but damn.
I mean, like I said, there was like a wafer one that they ran out of, and I was like, would they like matcha? I don't know. They'll put matcha as only like a +1, so like, better not get it. So I didn't.
Bill doesn't like matcha.
I mean, he like out of the small tier list he made, he put like matcha as like a little +1, chips as a negative, and then anything cookie that's sweet +3.
That's pretty respectable.
Yeah, so I'm just like, all right, well, probably shouldn't get matcha. Did you get soup, by the way, for your seaweed?
Not yet.
All right. Was it good to eat by itself? Because like I said, I
Oh,
gave one
I mean,
slice.
I'll always eat seaweed by itself.
He was really good at that stuff.
Just making sure that like it's not overly seasoned or anything.
Yeah, no, it was
So
fine. All right, Dave Create, you're up. Can you stop Bob from getting this 5-win streak? Can Inkling do it? Versus.
Can you bop Bob?
Yeah, can you bop Bob?
Jesus.
Okay, so Helper earlier was talking about the shadow update for Skullgirls and how people were salty. I
Yeah.
find it just as funny to look at the opposite people and what they're saying.
Please.
So, I looked up like the Steam community post. One says pretty neat, kind of funny. Now to bully more Wi-Fi warriors. One says call them out.
Oh.
Wait, where am I looking at in here? Am I looking through did you put it in the Fight Club layouts folder or?
In the Google Drive, there's a folder called Thumbs, and that's where I've put all the thumbnails I've created. Did Sable Detect just die? Like, it's not giving me any sort of like visual input. I'm just gonna write Dave Create and just hope it works. It did let me type. Yeah, no, it crashed. All right. I'll send you the log before I start it up again, so you can see.
Oh, there it is. Okay, it's the sub directory. Where is it? Yeah, that's the way to go.
Yep.
1000% agree.
Yeah.
Go with that.
Actually, it wasn't even Dill's suggestion. It was my mom's suggestion.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Did she like any of the cookies or anything?
Yeah. Oh my god.
All right. I'm somewhat disappointed knowing that they were too sweet.
The mini ones were. I mean, to me, I'm the only one who said that. So. Yeah.
All right.
Devin, did I mess up? Did I mess up by getting by asking for curry instead?
I mean, I got you curry because
No, I asked.
I don't know. You asked for curry, and I don't know. Curry's just. I don't know. You seem to be avoiding like sweets more often, so it made sense.
I'm trying to, but like I'm also definitely contemplating like baking cookies myself. I guess if I'm gonna have something sweet, I'd rather like bake it myself.
Gamble
They need
on
something packaged.
Gamble on something I can't even read.
Yeah, for real. I still like have those 2 boxes. I still have like, a case of Pocky. There's 2 cases of Pocky that I'm still trying to like make my way through very slowly.
Hockey.
Yeah, man, it's good for.
Jonah's alive. Oh man. Hi,
Hey
Jonah.
Dom, when you were living with Southpaw,
Why are you so loud?
Because he turned himself up. Just lower him. It's fine.
I was I was excited. Did you guys like give? How did you guys get internet into your rooms? Did you use like, a power line adapter? Dom's not gonna know the answer to this.
I mean, we had a router, and I just used a really long Ethernet cable. That was the.
But what about Southpaw? What was the thing that was plugged into your goddamn wall?
There was nothing plugged into my wall, just like a 60-foot.
No,
Ethernet
in the
cable.
living room.
Oh, just a router.
God damn it.
I'm too dumb. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
My brain is too smooth to know this answer.
It's just that I just learned the existence of this magical device, and Brady sent me a link to it, and it reminded me of the thing that was like plugged into your wall. Router, he says.
If it was plugged
I love you,
into the
Dom.
wall, it was most likely a power line adapter.
No, it wasn't. There's lots of boxes you can plug into your wall.
That's true.
I've never seen a modem that plugs into the wall without a wire. I've never seen the whole modem itself plug into the wall. I've never seen that.
I don't know.
I've never seen that either.
Yeah.
There's a very
Don't
strong
trust
chance
everything Helper says.
Yeah, dude, I'm pretty dumb when it comes to anything that's not like not art or SNK related.
No, but he says that presents a magical item.
Dom will totally just like school you on something like
Bro.
super hard to make you feel bad, and then he's like, "I'm a babby. I don't know anything about it."
Oh yeah, no, dude, I know when I'm cooked. If I am dumb in a topic, I will let you know I am dumb as a rock.
I'm loving this. Bro, this 2 millisecond ping for a second? What the hell?
They're really long. See, look, Jonah knows what's up. Get a really long Ethernet cable. See, that's all you need.
That's what I said, and then Brady showed me the magical truth.
Okay, but counterpoint: the walls are filled with Ethernet cables.
That's true.
There's literally 2 Ethernet cables sticking right out of your wall. All you have to do is plug it in.
Bob is 1 game away from his 5-win streak.
Yeah. Earlier we had a Captain Falcon win streak, now we're gonna get a Wario win streak. Whoa!
Whoa,
Yeah,
it's getting wild up
I can
here.
feel the cancer creeping into my veins.
Adi, are
Yeah.
you still here? I wanna ask you how you been, friend. Have you been doing school remotely and all that? You know, how's daycare?
How's Dakin?
Oh yes, air fiber.
Bro, this sub 10 ping. That's actually kind of crazy.
Someone with negative ping earlier. I was like, what is
Wait,
that
it
even
actually said
mean?
negative ping?
Yeah.
Negative ping. What happens then?
Bro, they're just
What?
inside your brain.
I'm like, what does negative ping even mean?
Am I?
My assumption.
It's
My
predictive.
assumption was that it had like less than 1 millisecond
Oh.
ping, and the bot couldn't handle that. But who knows?
Oh, nerf. I actually just thought of. You probably already thought of this out. But like, probably the times where the ping randomly goes really high up is it might be a setting in some people's routers. It's like, oh, I'm getting repeated ping requests. I'm gonna stop responding.
Oh, that's possible.
Because like that's definitely like, you know, an anti like DDoS tactic. It's like, okay, I'm not gonna listen to you anymore.
I love how this Inkling is just side being and bear. That's his entire
Bro,
gameplay.
this is what you gotta do. You should be bypassing that. Ooh, I'd like to know the details of that. That sounds cool. Or it might sound like magic to me, because networking is all magic and evil. Mostly evil. Partial magic.
Wow.
Yeah, this Inkling is just absolutely hilarious to me. I find this incredibly amusing. It's like watching a Kirby only FB and Dare.
Yeah.
Not only did you say you also typed it out at the same time. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Actually, I would. All right, those are actually two different ah. The spoken ah was response to Brady, and then the written ah was response to Nerf.
Oh, I thought it was just like I'm
No.
just feeling around. I'm gonna type out.
I'm in an
my
ah
response.
kind of mood.
Yeah, dude, you just gotta sync them up.
Yeah.
R2 ping flood DPS with a small payload. That makes sense.
Bro, I'm gonna get 1,000,000 computers. Absolute million. And just 16 bytes. I'm sorry, 15 bytes. Under 16, so 15 bytes.
I mean, you could just do all that with like 1,000 computers, but only have them be like, what are they called? Like the mini computers that you can get on a stick or whatever.
Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, I'm gonna get 1 billion pies. Yeah, but if they're all coming from the same network, then it'll just see that network sending a lot.
That'd be.
I'm gonna get 1 billion pies with 1 billion VPN connections.
Lord VPN.
Yeah, the VPN.
VPN man.
VPN, man. Oh my god.
What VPN do you all use?
I don't use one.
You don't have a VPN?
No.
Really? That's interesting.
Now it's time to get sponsored by Lord VPN.
I don't think it's that big of a deal.
My VPN is private internet access. I don't
PIA.
forget. Yes, PIA.
Pia!